energetic read. This is a energetic read, general reading for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Okay, let's see what we got coming in for you, Virgo. As we leave, let's look at residual energy that we're bringing in with us as we leave October, coming into November 2020, and whenever it is that this video is viewed by you. Okay, Virgo? So let's go ahead and do that. Let's look at your most recent past, okay? Residual energy. Cross watchers and viewers, also welcome. Do remember that energies can be reversed. Roles can be reversed. We know the way energy works. No such thing as coincidences, only synchronizations, right? All right, let's get started. Let's get it, Virgo. Let's see what we're bringing in, residual, and from the last 3 to 6 months, we got all right. Well, what we're bringing in is residual energy is we have the King of Cups in reverse for you, Virgo. And with that, we have the Ace of Wands. And last but not least, the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Looks like, Virgo, we've been going through a lot of transformative changes. And we've been focusing on everything that has to do with the physical, and right, and nothing to do with the emotional, which all zodiac signs are responsible for. Like, it's like the same story for all of them. So don't, it's something that's, part of the transformative nature of what we're going through as collectively and individuals, right? So we're bringing a lot of that in, so looks like you've basically shut yourself off from everybody and everything around you, to go within. And as we can see here with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, but change is always good. Fives are always welcome. And, change, right? Change is inevitable, but growth is optional, and growth is where you're going. Okay, Virgo? So let's see. Let's look at your read and see what we got. Okay. As far as for messages and situations for November 2020 and when this video is viewed. Okay. All right, looks like we got an energy of the Nine of Swords in reverse for you, Virgo. And that is crossed over by the Moon in reverse for you. You're the third person. That's third zodiac read for November. That. Oh wow, has similar things. Sorry about that, Virgo. But so we are Virgo, we're experiencing, we're through with the laments of life and the deficits and the mistakes. We're through with that. And it looks like, it has come to you through the most best way possible, is that things have been uncovered and you've seen things for what they really are. It's been a painful journey for you, but it is also a very transformative one, Virgo, like for many of us. So that is awesome. Okay, so that's the energy we're starting off with for the month. So let's go ahead and see what else we're looking at. Okay, Virgo. All right, let's look at your mental plane for this month. Let's look at the energies and possibilities, okay? Cognitively, what we're looking at, Virgo. A lot of transformative changes for many, so that's always a good thing, right? Yeah. All right, let's see what we got. Yay. Yes. All right, Virgo. Let's look at your mental plane. Mind, body, soul. It is a trinity, right? Kind of like many other things. It's 3 in 1, right? 3 make 1, kind of like the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Oops, really? That's 1 too. How about that? Ooh. All right, let's get it. Mental plane, cognitively, we got the Four of Swords upright for you. We have the Hermit, which is your card. Virgo in reverse, and we have the Two of Cups upright. Okay, cognitively and in your mental space, Virgo, we have a lot of taken time out, like I told you, right? From everything and everyone possible, and that's evidenced by this kind of rest card. It's been a very tough time for you, and it has made you kind of like look at things for what they truly are, and situations, people, circumstances, everything. And that's always a good thing, Virgo, because, in realizing and doing this, you have learned, and you have learned the most important lesson of them all, which is self-worth. You know what I mean? So now, that these things have been uncovered, that, they no longer bother you the same way. You've taken control of things. Okay. So that's always a good thing, Virgo. Here we have your card in reverse, the Hermit. Looks like, you intently, went hermit, and sometimes that is a good thing. And, we need to value our time and make that space and create that space for ourselves so that we can truly see things for what they are. Step out of the emotion, step out of the hurt, step out of the pain, step out of the anger, and step out of that, and really, really observe things in our behavior and realize why this is happening, and how we cannot continue to cycle in this type of behavior, right? And or circumstances that repeat themselves in our life. So you've gone hermit, and that is a good thing, because you've needed to take this time out and heal yourself, both physically and emotionally. Okay. All right. And on the mental plane as well, we have the Two of Cups upright. Okay. So here you've been valuing your relationships. You've been seeing for what they truly are, Virgo. And it hasn't been a very, very, very easy tasking, but in it you have realized many things where avenues were incorrect, not for you, were against you, so that's the important part. Okay. That now you are reevaluating every single relationship that is around you, that you continue to feed, and that you continue to have in your energy at this time and for, the rest of time, All right. So, all right. That's pretty good, Virgo. A lot of transformative changes, like for many of us, the rest of us. So let's look now at your physical plane and what we got for the month of November 2020, right? All right. Let's look at this. That's interesting. All right. Okay. Let's see. All right. We have the Three of Wands in reverse. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. How about that? All right, Virgo. So basically in our physical plane, you've been contemplating many things, right? And not only have you been contemplating them and reevaluating the value that they have in your life, and as bringing in whatever substantial, whether it's a friendship, a relationship, a family member, whatever, everything is been right now due to your time and recoup. You've been scrutinizing every single bit, and you've been fixing things, and you've been detaching, and that's not an easy thing to do, but this is something that you've known for a while and kind of just harbored there. You know what I mean? You just harbored it, and sometimes, we go through, maybe denial, or we try to look at the better in all people and in circumstances, and whatever it may be. But when it comes down to it, Virgo, now and now you know better. See, and that this is the difference now, that now you know better. So that is always a good thing, right? So we have a lot of the, juggling acts, and not only the juggling acts that, you've had to portray, is just, people pleasing, you got to please this person, this person, this person, until your energy wore out, which it did physically. And that's why this card is coming out for you in your mental plane, right? Along with the Hermit. And you now evaluating every single relationship and every single circumstance in your life, and seeing things for what they truly have been, and not what others have thought about it, right? Or have told you, or their opinions about it. See, all that's changed now, Virgo, because with you taking care of yourself and retracting back, you now know what you want and what you don't want in your life. So, and last but not least, we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. It looks like, Virgo, we've taken back a couple of, doing things from an emotional state, out of whatever it may be, anger, hurt, jealousy, whatever it may be. And that stopped. That's good. That stopped, because, when we let emotions run our behaviors, when we use our emotions to dictate who it is we talk to, who it is that we have a relationship with, who it is that, we are, then we become a bottled up container of emotions. That is not us. Those are emotions. Remember, emotions are temporary. All of emotions are temporary. All that is temporary. You know, you're not. You know, you're temporary, right? But, you know, the emotions that and the behaviors that these emotions make you do or make you be are temporary and not for your highest good, if that makes sense. So that's what's going on in your physical plane, okay? So let's take a look at spiritually, Virgo, where we're at with that, okay? That's interesting. Good times. Everybody is going through major transformative changes, Virgo. So it is, you know, it's a good thing. Next year will be better. We just got to keep going and stay positive and strong. That's it. That's all we got. Faith, all the faith in the world. That's it. That's all you need. All right. On your spiritual, we have Seven of Pentacles upright. We have the Devil. And we have the Six of Coins in reverse. Again, Virgo, what I've been saying, and this just, you know, ends it in that note, that a lot of these different types of emotions, a lot of these, you know, emotion-based decisions, and not only emotion-based decisions, but emotionally based circumstances that you've created around you, and all that are not gonna, or have not led up to many good things, and they have not been for your highest good. So that is another thing to take in consideration, that, you know, this is why we have to remove our emotions from every single decision. You know, it doesn't matter what your neighbors think, what you think, what the people from whatever, I don't know, PTA think, or, you know, your children's whatever. I mean, what matters is what you think and what you consider important in your life. Okay, so those facades are up. You know, there is no more people pleasing. There is no more of that, because you know that it didn't leave you in a very good spot, right? We know that. So we're reevaluating all that, Virgo, and that is good, because that right there shows that you've been through a lot. Not only that, but you know, you're resilient and you will do good. You know, you will use your analytical skills. You will leave emotion out of this, and you will transform into a better version of yourself, right? As the days go by, Virgo, right? So that's to take. So a lot of your hard work has been torn down by these, you know, different types of, you know, negative emotions, negative individuals, things that they've said, all that. But, you know, the good thing is that that is in the past. And spiritually, you've become aware of that your hard work, right, has come to delay because of this. And you've identified, right? You've identified the true enemy of it. You've identified the true negativity, where it's based out of. Not out of what's truth, but out of other people's truth and other people's projection and insecurities. Okay, Virgo? So keep that in mind. You're headed in the right direction. Yes, it is tough. Yes, but important part is that, you know, use your analytical self, use your resilient self to push yourself through this threshold, okay? And along with that, right, this is a lot of unreciprocated friendships, relationships, everything, you know, everything you've worked for, everything spiritually, they have drained you. You are drained, right? But that is in the past, right? Because if we look at the overall energy as we started to read, like I said, you know, it is the Nine of Swords in reverse. So it's all the sleepless nights. No more. You've enough is enough. You've put your foot down and you've chosen best you, Virgo. That's the best one. Okay, crossed over by the Moon in reverse. Man, the Moon will play some tricks, right? On your emotions, on what you see, what you think you feel, and what you think you are. But now, that's no more, because you are evaluating every single thing in your life. Everything. So you will do what's right, and you have been. It is a process, okay? So it's a slow process. But remember, any growth and any change from the day prior is always a good thing, okay? So let's go ahead and clarify some things here, Virgo, and see where we're going from there, okay? Let's just clarify your cards here on the board. Like I said, many transformative changes for many of us. And on the zodiac, not just you, Virgo, but, you know, hey, let's look at the positives. Yep. Three of Swords upright. Yeah, a lot of pain. We ain't got to worry about that no more, Virgo. Keep going. Keep going, Virgo. All right, let's go ahead and clarify on your reading. Let's clarify your on the mental plane why the Four of Swords is there for you, Virgo. Okay, okay. Well, again, we have the Three of Wands in reverse. Okay, clarifying this for, right? All the things that you've put aside, all the things that you have put on the back burner because of other people's emotions, ideas, and of what it is that you should be doing. And it is just confirming because second time it's popping up here, okay? All right, so this is confirming that now that is all in the past, okay? And that is no more. So that is a good clarification on that one, okay? As to why. Four of Swords is always one of retreat. It is always one of rest and taking care of yourself first. So, okay, Virgo, there we go. All right, let's clarify on the mental plane as far as why is the Hermit card here in reverse for Virgo. What? We have the Star in reverse. Okay, so like I said, going within yourself and truly going inward, right? You understand that a lot of the hidden aspects and the things you were confused with and the things you were blinded from due to other people's, you know, whatever thoughts, processes, all that has been what has had you confused, right? But now that you've truly turned inward and worked on yourself, then you know the truth, and that's why now you will reevaluate every single thing and every aspect of your life. So there we go, confirming why the your card Virgo is the Hermit in reverse on your mental plane. Okay, now let's look at clarification now for the Two of Cups. Okay, why do we have all right, well, confirming the Two of Cups is again, okay, be very cognizant of what truly is for your best interest and truly is a relationship and a friend, and what really is just not an energy drainer, a monetary drainer, and or a convenience. Okay, Virgo, and this is very strong. I mean, come on now, there's no such thing as coincidences, so please be very careful. Continue to reevaluate every single relationship, every single connection, okay? Because only you know what's best at the end of the day, okay? So there we go, confirming the Two of Cups in the mental plane is the Devil. All right, now let's move on to your physical plane. Let's clarify. All right, let's clarify the Three of Wands here in this reading for Virgo. Why is the Three of Wands and the all right, well, we have the Fool in reverse, clarifying that. Okay, that is just stagnant energy. Like I said, you've been putting who you really are, what you really want to do, and the things you really want to pursue on the back burner because of everybody else's thoughts, directions, and or comments and concerns. Okay, no more, Virgo. See, no more. It's foolish. The Fool here in reverse just clarifies, because that is stagnant, not beginning, being, use the immaturity, not really looking at things the way they should be. See what I mean? So that is keeping you stagnant. Okay, so that's another thing to take into the consideration when we are, when we're looking at your physical plane and where you're going. Okay, all right. Now let's go into and clarify on that physical plane, right? Let's clarify why the Two of Coins is there for you, okay? Let's go. Let's see clarification on that. And we have the World in reverse, okay? So unfinished cycles, a world of duality, okay? This is a balance. It's not all good and it's not all bad. This is not heaven or hell. This is earth, right? This is the in-between. This is a delicate balance. Male, female, hot, cold, warm, hot. Okay, warm, sorry, hot, cold. Ooh. Virgo, make sure legally that there isn't anything else that's pending, or that any past relationship or situation does not pull you into a legal bind. Sorry, that message is specific. Sorry. Anyway, so there we go with that. Okay, so again, let me move on. Duality. This is a world of duality. Okay, so it is a balance. So remember, we have to balance everything out and understand that this is an echo. Things we've put out will come back to us, regardless if we did it on purpose or not, regardless if it was done in good intention or not. It will come back in the same manner that you dished it out. So That is one thing to keep in mind with this, okay? So you are doing good. You're going to do great. Continue to pursue it on, learn, and become a better version of yourself as these transformative celestial, planetary alignments continue to move, as you continue to grow as a person and within the collective now, what's going on, and as an individual, okay? So you're getting there. There's cycles, and they will be addressed with, and you will be fine, Virgo, okay? So now let's clarify the Knight of Swords here. Why do we have it on Virgo's November spread for the physical plane here? We have the Knight of Pentacles upright, confirming and clarifying the Knight of Swords. So basically what this is that you've cut off every single thing. You, you guys, are such, I call you guys analytical, geez, little critical, right? Virgo, it's okay. I mean, I'm a Leo, and my Venus is in Virgo. Ooh, no wonder. That explains a lot of things. I'm just kidding. So, no, on the real note, seriously. So, this here, you've been cutting off everything, and you have just been focusing on what you want, what's best in your interest. And if that means moving away, if that means taking a job elsewhere, then that's what it's going to be. There's no reason to fear anything other than not changing and not becoming a better version of yourself, okay? Due to previous relationships, due to past experiences with certain things. So that's just something to take in consideration. All right, Virgo. Now let's look at your spiritual plane. Why is the 7 of Coins here for you? Oh man, it's not up. Clarify that for you. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. So basically what we're doing now is that you are overlooking things in a more cautious, even more so, meticulous manner than before, right? You are scrutinizing everything to the point where you are even going back to your original goals. Do you know what I mean? The goals that you've always had, never been. And you've reevaluating every single aspect of it. And you no longer are going in and out just because, you're people pleasing or you're self-pleasing or, or whatever facade or whatever, whatever makes people happy. Now you're going with what makes you happy. So this in and out indecisiveness of being one way and another is no longer taking part in your energy. And now you're going back to basics and going back to you and analyzing and doing things from a more personal and from a more you. Does that make sense? So there we go, clarifying that. So that's good on your spiritual plane. All right, now let's clarify why the 6 of Pentacles is in reverse here on your spiritual plane, Virgo. All right, so 6 of Pentacles here is in reverse, clarified by the 5 of Wands upright, okay? So you realized, during these times that you have started concentrating on yourself, that a lot of what you've had to do and relationships that you've had to keep have been an upkeep on unreciprocated, emotions, things, friendships, everything, right? And you've made decisions based off of whatever the majority ruled on, or what they thought that you should be doing career-wise, as a person, as a man, as a woman, as a father, mother, whatever it may be, right? And that's just led you to a very, very unbalanced kind of life, because you've been balancing so long in other people's dreams, emotions, and thoughts of you that, you've lost your true balance, right? And it is evidenced here and clarified by the 5 of Wands with that, Virgo. So it's been a constant fight. It's been a constant balancing act. It's been constant. So, that is no more, right? So we know that all that does is drain you physically, energetically, and a bunch of other things. So, okay, that's where we're at. So let's go ahead and clarify on the spiritual plane here for you. You're reading the Devil. Oh, here we go. Can't get any clearer than that. Here we go. So clarifying this energy, bonds, addictions. Addictions come in many kinds, right? It just doesn't necessarily have to be alcohol or medications, drugs, or it is many other things that will surprise, a lot of us and lead us to, behaviors that are no good for us. So again, This clarifies it. A lot of the unreceived and unreciprocated relationships in your life and in majority surrounding you at this moment have been due to, you know, you not really being true to yourself or true to who you are. You know what I mean? So because you've listened to, you know, the past experiences, pains that really exist no more. So that's something to take in consideration, and it cannot get any clearer than this. Okay? So we know what's causing all that. We know what it is. So, you know, you're dealing with it. So that is a good thing, right, Virgo? That's it. All right. That's a pretty good transformative read. All signs are having very transformative reads throughout this time. All right, let's look at advice, okay? Let's look at this energy oracle and see where we're at with that, Virgo, okay? All will be well. That's for sure. All right. That is for sure. All right, we have enlightenment. Pretty much what's going on right now. Soul song. Okay, so you're going back to the basics and you're going back to what you want. You know, as hard and as difficult it's going to be to others to comprehend why, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, when you look at yourself in the mirror, Virgo, are you happy? Virgo, are you happy? Are you truly happy? Are you truly being the person that you want to be and not what everybody else wants you to be? So during this period, it will be difficult releasing from the old and outdated and the things that no longer work. But realize that in it, you know, you will find your true self and you will find your true self back. So that right there is valuable in itself. Period. And last but not least, divine animals. Pay attention to the signs, Virgo. When you see birds, when you see butterflies, ladybugs, butterflies. Pay attention to what it is that they're leading you to, what thought comes across. Remember certain phrases, remember the thoughts, and pay attention to those divine animals that are bringing you messages for your growth, okay? And that is it for you, Virgo. A very transformative time for you. Like I said, you know, nothing but good, you know, so hang in there, you know, you're going to do great. And always remember that, you know, at the end of the day, are you happy? Are you being who you truly are? And that's what the important part is. What you think and what you feel, not what everybody else thinks that you should, okay? All right, until next time, bye, Virgo.